Now, Mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Oh, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgotten me?
No, by the root not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And would you were not so, you are my mother.
No. Then I'll set those to you that can speak.
Go, sit you down! You shall not budge till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
Why? What will you do? No. You will not murder me. Help. Help! Help!
I'm now a rat.
Help! What have you done?
I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Leave wringing of your hands. Peace, sit down. Let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff.
What have I done? That thou dost wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose off the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as dicer's oaths. Heaven's face doth glow. Yeah, this solidity and compound mass with tristful visage, it's thought-sick at the act.
I mean, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the index?
Look here. Upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a grace was seated on this brow. Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars to threaten and command, a combination and a form indeed, where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor? Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Sense? Sure you have, ere you would not have motion, but sure that sense is apoplexed, for madness would not err, nor sense to ecstasy was ne'er so thralled, but it reserved some quantity of choice to serve in such a difference. What devil was it that thus hath cozened you at hoodman blind eyes, without feeling without sight, or but a sickly part of one true sense could not so mope? Shame, where is thy blush?
Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turn'st mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grained spots as will not leave their tinct.
Nay, but to live in the rank flesh of an enseamed bed, honeying and making love with a nasty sigh.
Speak to me no more! These words, like daggers, enter in mine ears! No more, sweetheart!
A murderer! And a villain! Not 20th part the tithe of thy president lord, a vice of kings, a cutpurse of the empire, that from a shelf the precious diadem stole and put it in his pocket.
No!
A king of shreds and patches! Save me, and hover over me with your wings, you heavenly guards. What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he is mad.
Do you not come your tardy son to chide, that lapsed in time and passion lets go by the important acting of your dread command? Say.
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you? You do bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse. Oh, forth at your eyes, your spirits wildly peep. Oh, gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper, sprinkle cool patience. Whereon do you look?
On him! On him! Look you how pale he glares. His form and cause conjoined, preaching to stones, would make them capable. Do not look upon me, lest with this piteous action you convert my stern effects. Then what I have to do will want true colour, tears, perchance, for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
No. Nothing at all. But all there is, I see.
Nor nothing do you hear?
No. Nothing but ourselves.
Why, looky there. My father! In his habit as he lived. Look you! How he goes even now.
Oh. This is the very coinage of your brain, this bodiless creation, ecstasy's very cunning in.
Ecstasy, my pulse, as yours, doth temperately keep time and makes as healthful music. It is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and I the matter will reword, which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that flattering unction to your soul, that not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, whilst rank corruption, mining all within, infects unseen. Repent what's past. Avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Well, throw away the worser part of it, and live the purer with the other half. Good night, mother.
No,
but go not to my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue, if you have it not. That monster custom, who all sense doth eat of habits. Devil is angel yet in this. And to the use of actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock and livery that aptly is put on. Refrain tonight. And that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence, the next more easy for use, can almost change the stamp of nature, and either shame the devil or throw him out with wondrous potency. So again, good night, mother. And when you are desirous to be blessed, all blessing beg of you. Oh. For this same Lord, I do repent, but heaven hath pleased it so to punish me with this, and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him, and will answer well the death I gave him. So again, good night, mother. I must be cruel, only to be kind. Thus bad begins, and worse remains behind. One word more, good lady,
What should I do?
Not this. By no means. As I bid you do. Let the blunt king tempt you again to bed. Call you his mouse, pinch wanton on your cheeks, and let him for a pair of retreat kisses, or paddling in your neck with his damned fingers, make you to ravel all this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft.
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath, and breath of life, I have no life to breathe what thou hast said to me.
I must to England. You know that.
Alas, I'd forgot. 'Tis so concluded on.
There's letters sealed, and my two schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will adders fanged, they bear the mandate. Let it work. For 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard. This man shall send me packing. I'll lug the guts into the neighbor room. Indeed, this counsellor is now most still, most secret, and most grave who was in life. A foolish prating knave. Come, sir. To draw toward an end with you. Good night. Mother.